So, the name of the lesson, we are not afraid to die if we can all be together. You understand the topic, understand the heading of the lesson. We are not, that means it's not one person alone. Standing together, the unity, the nearness. You see, even now we are going through a very difficult situation, COVID. But we know that many of the families, their dear ones, they got separated in foreign countries, other states, and other places. Many of them are coming together, and still there are people who are not able to come together. And there may be people who may be thinking that at least if we can stay together, at least if we can come together in order to die, they are ready. If they are able to stay together, even the death, they are not afraid of it. That attitude may be there. So, the journey about which I told you, in which a family is undertaking, there also they do have the same kind of attitude. This lesson is written by Gordon Cook and Alan East. So before going into the lesson directly, we should know what adventure is. Adventure, what is involved in adventure? When you say that adventurous sports, adventurous trip, adventurous activities, that boy is very adventurous, that girl is very adventurous, that man is very adventurous. We hear about adventures for a long time. Adventure involves danger. It involves a risk to life. You can even lose your life. You can just become incapable. You can just sometime some deformity may happen to you. There are so many people who have gone on top of the Mount Everest, but out of the people who have gone on to the Mount Everest, everyone was not successful. Some of them had to die on the way. There is a story about a person who was buried inside the iceberg 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days continuously throughout the day and night he was buried inside the ice, and finally he was rescued. When he was rescued, he was totally a paralyzed man. But I'm not getting into the details of that story. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is danger in adventure. In spite of that dangers, why do people undertake adventures? Let us see what is given here. Some people have a special attraction towards adventurous activities, and that make their personality a much different and a stronger than others. So why do people undertake adventures? Because their personality becomes different, they become stronger than others. Means stronger than others means stronger than the people who don't undertake a adventure. You see, you climb the top of a big mountain. When you just stand on the foot of the mountain and look at it, you find it very difficult thing. When you start climbing, you face lot of dangers, not difficult, no doubt, a lot of difficulties you face. But then finally, when you reach on top of that mountain, you feel that yes, I have conquered it, I did it, I have it. I thought that I will not be able to complete, but I have completed it. So that confidence gives you a mental strength and a physical strength which help you to undertake a more difficult journey, and you become a proud person, you become a egoistic person, positive ego I am talking about, and you feel that you are able to do certain activities differently from others. So you are not the same person. A person who has undertaken a journey, adventurous trip, at the completion of that journey, he changes his personality. He becomes stronger mentally and physically. He will be having an upper hand above other people who have not gone through this kind of ordeals. According to scientists, a person becomes adventurous because of the low production of a particular hormone which creates excitement. That is the scientific explanation. According to scientists, a person becomes adventurous because of the low production of a particular hormone which creates excitement. Now, sea adventure is one type of adventure which very wide and have many dimensions, and of course it have its own risk. There are different kind of adventures are there, on the land, on the sea, in the air, in the space, under the earth, under the sea. So many kind of adventures are there. So the the adventure in the sea is one type of adventure which very wide and have many dimensions, and of course it have its own risk. Hello children, it's raining very heavily where I am near my house. I think that is affecting the audio. And one thing you can do, all of you can switch off the audio and also the video, so that sometime the quality will improve. I think now you can hear, no? Are you able to hear now? Now the rain is little reduced. Okay, I think now you will be able to hear. So we are speaking about different kind of adventures. There are adventures in the sea. There is adventure on the land, in the air, in the space, even under the sea. So adventure in the sea has got the different dimensions, and of course it has a risk also. The man who just swam across the Suez Canal or different places, the man who is going around the world in the sea. So the present adventure that we are going to see is actually in the sea. This story too, like any other adventurous story, offer you minutes of breathless adventure. This is a story which tells the story of a family which set out a sea expedition to duplicate the voyage of James Cook. We are coming to the lesson. This story which we are going to study, that we are not afraid to die, is a story which tells the story of a family. It's a story of a family comprised of 4 people: husband, wife, a couple, and a boy and a girl, small children, which set out a sea expedition to duplicate the voyage of James Cook. Duplicate means repeat. Already somebody has completed that journey. They are just going to imitate. They are just going to take the same route in order to complete the voyage. Voyage means journey in the sea. ഒന്നും ക്ലിയർ ആവുന്നില്ല. എൻ്റെ എല്ലാവർക്കും ബ്രേക്ക് ആവുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, 1 minute you wait, I'll just try to. Hello? Hello? Can you hear now? Hello? ഇപ്പൊ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? പറഞ്ഞേ. ഇപ്പൊ കുറച്ചും കൂടെ ബെറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? I have attached a mic, that is why I am asking you. This is a story which tells the story of a family which set out a sea expedition to duplicate. Duplicate means repeat. Voyage means a journey in the sea of James Cook. James Cook is a person who first went through the same route, who completed a voyage around the world. Now this family is going to duplicate means repeat. They also wanted to do. There are several people who have gone to the top of the Mount Everest, but we remember Tenzing and Hillary who reached the Everest for the first time. After that also many people went. Even nowadays students have just conquered the Mount Everest. So they are just going to duplicate. Now the route through which they have gone, that is given here. Just look at the route. Route of James Cook voyage, that you can see. It is given here, the red mark. First, let us know who is this James Cook is. We would like to introduce James Cook to you before continuing further. British sailor, we see he is a British sailor and explorer. We are not going to study about the James Cook, but then there is a reference to James Cook in this particular lesson. Therefore, we should know who is he. He is a British sailor and explorer. Explorer means one who finds out. He was appointed as commander of the first scientific expedition to the Pacific. He found and charted all of New Zealand and explored the eastern coast of Australia. Promoted to commander, he was sent with the 2 ships to make the first circumnavigation and penetration to Antarctica. The first expedition which has gone to Antarctica. We know Antarctica, almost a silent planet, like we can silent area we can say, or around 90% of the earth icy situated there in Antarctica. Antarctica is considered as the freezer of the world. That means in the fridge we have got a freezer where we keep things. Because of that freezer is giving cold to other part of the fridge. Like that, the climate of this world is controlled by the ice available in Antarctica. But nowadays we know that there is also threat. The ice is melting. Global warming is taking place. So the first expedition to Antarctica, he was there. On that expedition, which ranks as one of the greatest of all sailing ship voyages, he successfully completed the first west-east circumnavigation in high latitude. So we understand certain things about him, and that expedition to Antarctica is considered as the first one, such a lengthy journey in the sea, and how he has completed that difficult journey. On the 3rd voyage in search of the Northwest Passage, he was killed. So his first voyage, second voyage, and third voyage, when he was making his voyage, he was killed. Unlike other stories, this is like an actual happening which gives full description of every bits and bits. Thanks Gordon Cook's and Alanis Highness and writing abilities. Now we are coming to this particular lesson. The lesson that we are going to study, we are not afraid to die if we can all be together. Someday you may be thinking why this lesson has been given this particular name. This name is given because this is one of the particular sentence which is spoken by one of the voyager in this particular journey, the children of this couple, during the journey when they faced a very difficult situation. So unlike other stories of adventure, this particular story is an actual happening. ഇത് നടന്ന സംഭവമാണ്, which gives full description of every bits and bits. It gives a detailed description of their journey. Thanks to the writers Gordon Cooks and Alan East, Highness and writing abilities. Because of their writing abilities, we are able to just undergo a similar kind of journey when we read this lesson. We can see that the Stardom family, our central character, had gone through a very strict practice and have even made ship for themselves, which they named Wave Walker. So this is the introduction of the lesson. You see the Stardom family. What do you call a star? Whom do you call a star? A supreme person in a particular field is called as a star. When we speak about a star, we remember about a film star. So here there are stars in each field. We have got in the cricket field, we have got stars are there. Games field, there are stars are there. We do have stars in writing field, star writers, star performers. So this family has become a star because after this particular journey they became very famous. So one of the purpose of undertaking this difficult journey is, one is the fame, another one is financial gain, another one is they get satisfaction, mental satisfaction, physical health, mental health. So different purpose is there why one is taking an uh, adventurous journey. So after this journey, this family has become star, and that is why we mentioned this family as a stardom family. And the central character of this particular story, if we say that family is the central character, not one person alone, four of them together. Each of them, the four members of this family, they had a different role, but family as a together, we can take it as a central character. And before undertaking this particular journey, how they have gone through a strict practice. Not only that, even they have made a ship for themselves, and that ship was named Waywalker. So this journey round the world, which is going to be duplicated by this particular family, is actually traveling in a boat or a ship which is made by them or with their instruction by the experts, and it was given the name Waywalker. What do you mean by Waywalker? Walking on the wave is not the ship which has got the capacity to walk on the wave. തിരമാലയുടെ മേലെ നടക്കാൻ കഴിവുള്ള എന്നുള്ള അർത്ഥത്തിലാണ് ഇതിന് ഈ പേര് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. In this context, if you remember the Titanic sunk in the ocean. We know that the richest people of the world had just taken the maiden journey, ആദ്യത്തെ journey. They paid a lot of money. Business people, business tycoons, people who have just got married, rich people, and all of them have just booked ticket and they just boarded the ship, thinking that this ship will never sink. But we know that how that mighty ship, which was the pride of the Europeans, went and just submitted itself, bent itself in front of water, turned into ice, water turned into iceberg. So it went and collided the iceberg, and then it ripped into two pieces, and it has gone into the depth of the sea. And we have seen in the history. So all these stories are there in front of us. These real happenings are in front of us. So this particular story which we are going to read is a real experiment. It's a travelogue, we can say, but it is in the sea. Again, before going into the lesson, we need to know certain parts of the ship, because lot of ship terminology and a lot of what you call the terms which is connected with the voyage is used in this particular lesson. Before going through this chapter, one must take notice of this picture so as to understand the chapter better. The main mast of a ship. What is the main mast of a ship? You can see in the picture there are three pillars like, and on top of that the biggest mast, പായ് കപ്പൽ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിലെ വലിയ പായ്ക്കാണ് മെയിൻ മാസ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുക. And you can see, just go through this picture. I will be uploading this video also, and later on just you can go through it. It is marked there, main mast, the central. Normally the pillar, the pole in the central will be the main mast. അതിന് ഹൈറ്റ് കൂടുതലുണ്ടാവും. ഈ പിക്ചറിൽ കാണുന്നതിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഹൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും സെൻട്രലുള്ള പോളിന്. അതായിരിക്കും മെയിൻ മാസ്റ്റ്. അതിൽ വലിച്ചു കെട്ടിയിരിക്കുന്ന പായാണ് മെയിൻ മാസ്റ്റ്. And you can see one by one, you see subsidiary mast you can see on the right side, and a pop deck, you can see stern എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പുറകിലത്തെ സൈഡ്, ഷിപ്പിൻ്റെ ബാക്ക് സൈഡിനാണ് വാട്ട് യു കോൾഡ് റിയർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റേൺ എന്ന് പറയുക. അതിൻ്റെ അടിയിൽ ആഫ്റ്റ് നോക്കുക, വ്യൂ ഫ്രം പോർട്ട് ലെഫ്റ്റ് സൈഡ്, സ്റ്റാർബോർഡ് ഈസ് റൈറ്റ് സൈഡ്. സ്റ്റാർബോർഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡ്, ബിക്കോസ് ഇൻ ദ ഷിപ്പ് വി ആർ ജസ്റ്റ് കമ്മിങ് അക്രോസ് സ്റ്റാർബോർഡ് സൈഡ്. അപ്പോൾ സ്റ്റാർബോർഡ് സൈഡ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഷിപ്പിൻ്റെ റൈറ്റ് സൈഡാണ്. ഫോർ മീൻസ് ഫ്രണ്ട്, ആഫ്റ്റ് മീൻസ് ബാക്ക് സൈഡ്. stern is rear. Bow, you can see bow, front സൈഡിലുള്ള ഇതാണ് ബോ, തുഴയാനായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്ന. യാർഡ് ഫോർ ദ ലോവർ മാസ്റ്റ് സെയിൽ, യു ക്യാൻ സീ ഇൻ ദ പിക്ചർ. സ്പാർ ഫോർ ദ ട്രൈ സെയിൽ. Foremast, you can see. Yard for the topmast sail. Yard for the gallant sail. Different kind of sails are there, but here we are coming across main mast, subsidiary mast, and then mast which is used during the wind. Go to the next slide. As a first part of the 3-year project, they sailed down the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. So there, this particular journey, they have planned for 3 years. This journey is not small journey. They started the journey and they have completed the journey within 3 years. They have planned it, whether completed or not, that we are going to see. But their first 3 phases are there. In these 3 phases, they have planned everything. They project to go around the world. They divide into 3 phases, 3 steps, 3 periods, and the total period would last for 3 years. So that is a picture given here. You can go through this picture also later on, because I will be uploading it. So before heading to east, they boarded. They boarded means they hired American Larry Vigil and Sis Herb Segler as helping hands. We mentioned that 4 members of the family, husband, wife, and 2 children. They completed their first phase of the journey that we are going to see in detail. We are just giving the introduction. The first phase of the journey was quite normal and there was no problem. The sea was very silent, so they didn't require any help. But before just going into the second phase of the journey, they have hired 2 sailors. Who are the 2 sailors? You can see one American, his name is Larry Vigil, and another person is from Switzerland. He is a Swiss. His name is Herb Segler. They have hired these 2 people in order to help them. We below are showing some scenes of Cape Town weather, which they called pleasant, and this can be helpful for the comparison. നമ്മൾ താഴെ കാണുന്ന 2 പിക്ചർ കേപ്പ് ടൗൺ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന സ്ഥലത്തു നിന്നെടുത്ത 2 പിക്ചേഴ്സാണ്. ആ പിക്ചേഴ്സ് നമ്മൾ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാണ്. ഒന്ന് മഴയില്ലാത്തപ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് മഴയുള്ളപ്പോൾ അത് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ വി വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് സം കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് വ്യൂ അബൌട്ട് എ കമ്പാരിസൺ. ദാറ്റ് മീൻസ് when you get into the lesson, we are coming across good weather and bad weather and references to Cape Town. Now we are getting into the text. ആണ്. ടെക്സ്റ്റ് അതേപടി ഇവിടെ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പം പുസ്തകം തുറക്കണമെന്ന് നിർബന്ധമില്ല, നിങ്ങൾ സ്ക്രീനിൽ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചാലും മതി. In July 1976, my wife Mary, son Jonathan, his age is only 6 years, daughter Susanne 7 years, and I set sail from Plymouth, England to duplicate the round the world voyage made 200 years earlier by Captain James Cook. So who is James Cook? We have already mentioned. Now 200 years before the start of this family's journey, they started in 1976. So minus 200 means 1776, something like that. They just went around the world. Who? Captain James Cook went around the world. So here it is a narration in first hand. അവരുടെ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആണ് നമ്മളോട് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ദ ഹസ്ബൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഫാമിലി, ഹീ ഈസ് ടെല്ലിംഗ് ദാറ്റ് ദേ സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് ദെയർ ജേർണി ഇൻ ജൂലൈ 1976. മൈ വൈഫ് മേരി, വൈഫിൻ്റെ പേര് മേരിയാണ്, മകൻ്റെ പേര് ജോനഥനാണ്, 6 വയസ്സേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഡോട്ടറിൻ്റെ പേര് സുസന്നയാണ്, 7 വയസ്സേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഓൾ ഓഫ് ദം ടുഗെദർ, 4 of them And I, that is husband also, narrator also, set sail from Polymouth. They are starting their journey from Polymouth, England. So they started their journey from Polymouth, England. When you go back to the map earlier, you can just see the Polymouth there. They started their journey from Polymouth, England, to duplicate the round the world voyage made 200 years earlier by Captain James Cook. In order to imitate, repeat the voyage, journey in the sea, the adventurous journey in the sea, completed by Captain James Cook 200 years ago. For the longest time, Mary and I, a 37-year-old businessman, when he started his journey and narrated this one, his experience. His experience he writes down after the completion of the journey. He told that for the longest time, for a long period, Mary, his wife, and the businessman, the narrator, he says his age at that time was 37-year-old, had dreamt of sailing in the wake of famous explorer. അവർ കുറേ വർഷങ്ങളായി സ്വപ്നം കണ്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. Why? They also wanted to repeat this journey done by this famous explorer, Captain James Cook. And for the past 16 years, we had spent all our leisure time honing our seafaring skills in British waters. Imagine 37-year-old young businessman, past 16 years, that means when he was 21 years of age, he started his preparation, he started practicing, he started swimming, sailing, and he says that had dreamt of sailing in the wake of famous explorer, and for the past 16 years, we had spent all our leisure time. What do you mean by leisure time? Free time. നമ്മുടെ ഒഫീഷ്യൽ വർക്കിൽ നിന്ന് ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന സമയം, ക്ലാസ് അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാത്ത ടൈം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്വന്തമായ ടൈം നമുക്ക് ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്ത് തരാത്ത ടൈം, അതാണ് ലിഷർ ടൈം. ദേ ഹാവ് യൂസ്ഡ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ലിഷർ ടൈം honing. Honing means shaping. Word meanings you can write down when I am telling the word meaning in your notebook. Okay. Leisure means free time. Honing means shaping. Our seafaring means sea facing skills, abilities in British waters. He was a Britisher, an Englishman. 16 years he and his wife, his family practiced in the British waters in order to make themselves equipped for facing or undertaking this journey. You see, if you want to play a football match, you just go for the coaching and practices. How much a practice you would be taking in order to play a match? But you can imagine that they are undertaking a much more difficult task. There is a risk to their life, and there is nobody to help. Once if they start their journey, they won't get any help. Even Titanic, when it is sunk, we know that when they just fired distress missiles into the sky, the two ships have gone towards it in order to help them, we know. But then at this time when they were going, this small family going, there hundreds of people were there in that Titanic, but here only a small family. Sometimes help will not reach. So how many years, how much dedication, determination and willpower is there for them to train themselves in order to take this journey. So for today we are just we'll have to bind up now. We'll continue tomorrow.